Every seed that sprouts, every flower that blossoms, every wave that glides announce loudly and pronounce highly that Allah is the greatest. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In today's live session, we are going towards one of the most influential book. The title of the book is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So there are 7 habits. We will go through it one by one each habit. And you know that the question can be pops up in your mind that why just we select this book. There are many other books. What is the reason that we just select that book? So if you have a physical copy of that book and you just in the back you see the importance of the book, you know that this book, that 25 millions, more than 25 million copies has been sold out, and not just in English, in 38 different languages. And it is one of the most influential book, and that is the reason that we just select this book in today's live session. So first we will start from the first habit, and you know that for all our viewer of the Eurobond, if you follow these habit, so you will be unique, you will be different from all other ordinary people. So the first habit in the book, that is be proactive. So it's a new term and the terminology that what is proactive means exactly. Proactive means, just give me an example. Suppose there are 2 persons being existed in this world. The one is proactive and the second is reactive. First I would like to talk about reactive, then you will easily understand what is proactive means. That reactive means people, the person or the people or the group of the people, they think about those things which is not in their control, such as like if the weather is not hot, cold, it is not in our control, so they care about the people who care about the inflation, you cannot control. The people who care about like a politician, like all other things which is not in your control. And reactive on the other side, the proactive people, they focus on the thing which is their control, like our habits, like our characteristic, like our behavior, manners, ethics, etiquette, that all the thing is in our control. If we focus on it, so then we can be unique. If we just think about those things which is not in control, like today the weather is not good, it is raining, it is hot, it is inflation, so then we cannot be unique. So be always proactive, work on the thing which is in your control. So the next habit is begin with the end in mind. What exactly it is mean to begin with the end in mind is that most of the people, suppose if we ask a random person, he said that I want to become a doctor. Starting he know that I want to become a doctor, but if you ask after doctor what would he say, that mind become blank, he doesn't know. So you should not be do like that. Suppose if you say that I want to be a computer expert, so you must have a pathway that first I will go towards a matriculation, then in a intermediate I will select computer science, and after that I have a bachelor degree, and after that a master degree. So you have a complete pathway. You just say I want to become a computer scientist. No, it's supposed to be there. Always think at the end in the mind that what would be at the end. And the third habit, that is put first thing first. It is one of the most important thing. Most of the people, they are making mistake. They are giving the prepare those things which is not important. Suppose if I say that I want to become a computer scientist, so just do that thing which can help me to become a computer scientist. If you want to become a profession in English language, so give your time, give preference to your English language. Listening is the mother of communication, you know. So you should listen if you want to be an expert. Instead of, if suppose you want to be expert in English and you are playing game, it means you are not putting the thing which you need. So always put first thing first, mean the thing you need always preferred in the first on the top that thing. Then you can be unique and it can be easy for you. That the fourth habit, that win-win position. Think win-win position. It is quite not similar terminology. What means win-win? Win is a term, means it is a terminology in which both sides the people get benefits. Suppose if any of the teacher teaches So it is a win-win position. It means teacher is sharing his knowledge, and by you know that by sharing knowledge you will never ever decrease in knowledge, even you will increase. So it is mean teacher is getting benefit as well as the student they are getting the knowledge. It means the win-win position. So always it mean be remind for your winning it is not necessary, it is not mandatory that opponent would be lose. That most of the people used to think that for my winning opponent must be lose. So don't just have this misconception, just remove from your mind, it is not necessary. Then the fifth one, seek first to understand then to be understood. Mean first understand the thing what exactly it is. Suppose you say I want to become a expert and a fluent in English, first understand what English exactly is. You just say I want to become a software engineer, you don't know what's coding and all that other stuff. So first understand how computer is working, what is the terminologies, which thing makes the computer architecture, that all the fundamental. Means if it is a building, if a base is strong, so obviously the whole building will be strong. So there's first understand the thing what exactly is. Without understanding, you know one of the famous quotation that half knowledge is dangerous. Be remind that thing. And then there is synergize. The sixth habit is synergize. What synergize is mean? It is mean very, I think you can different vocabulary, but in a simple way, synergize mean teamwork. Unity is strength. So that is the thing. If suppose Einstein, the great scientist, said that two brains are more powerful than one brain, it means this Einstein is supposed to emphasize on the thing that is unity of faith. And if this all thing get together and it becomes synergized, and you can do the thing very quickly and shortly. And the last habit, that is sharpen the saw. And is the one of the last habit which I would like to share. Then in the last one I would like to conclude, that is sharpen the saw. What exactly it is mean to. One of the intellectual was asked, if I give you 6 hours to cut the tree, what would you do? He said, at first 4 hours I will just sharpen my tool, then and after 2 hours I will cut it. It means he is going to taking them a lot of time to sharpen the saw. So in our practical life, if you want to become a doctor, so first have a great plan and a well structured plan and work upon it. If a engineer, architecture engineer, make the great map, after that civil engineer can work on it. If without building is being constructed, without the architecture, without the map, without any footprint, at the end what would happen? The building will be demolished as soon. So these are the 7 habits. With this we will just like to conclude our 7 habits. If you follow it, the Eurobond audience, or you can say views will also be a great person in the society. So just like, subscribe and share, and thank you.